Hey, what's up you guys, this is SGB618 here, and today I wanted to talk about Bowser's Fury. It's actually a game that I haven't talked about yet. Even when the entire Nintendo Direct happened for Mario's 35th anniversary, I did do a summary of everything, but I never actually done a separate video on Bowser's Fury. And like basically everyone, I've got a ton of questions. There's still lots of unsolved mysteries about it, lots of conspiracies about it, and just lots of things in general that we don't know. So in this video I just want to talk about the things that I would like to see, and also talk about some of the things that I'll probably and realistically expect to see from this game. But without further ado, let's just go straight into it. Okay, so for starters, let's talk about the fact that Bowser's Fury is going to be packed in with 3D World. I'm going to assume that it's going to be a continuated story from 3D World into Bowser's Fury. Bowser's Fury really sounds like there's going to be sort of a revenge plot, because obviously Bowser once again gets defeated at the end of 3D World. I'm sorry if you didn't see that one coming if you haven't played the game. But yeah, so I have a funny feeling that Bowser's going to go on an absolute rampage in this game. And even from the trailer, everything looks pretty evil. I mean, even if you look at the sky, it's super cloudy, there's thunder and lightning. There's even purple lightning. That's quite deep. And the last time that we saw purple lightning was in Mario Odyssey with the ruined dragon. Could he be making a return? What if 3D World plus Bowser's Fury is going to do something similar to what Captain Toad Switch Edition did, and sort of implement Mario Odyssey stuff into the game? I'm not getting my hopes up, this is just something that I would like to see, but I'm sorry, you see the purple lightning and you see how the sky is, it's quite similar to Ruined Kingdom, right? What if we get 2D, 3D styled Mario Odyssey bosses, if that makes sense? So like, you see how 3D World and 3D Land are basically 2D Mario games in a 3D space. Imagine if we get bosses that are in 2D but in a 3D space as well. And on top of that, they're the Mario Odyssey bosses. What if Bowser's Fury is just a combo of 3D World and Mario Odyssey put together? Obviously there won't be any Cappy for obvious reasons. I mean, you can even see it in the screenshot for Bowser's Fury as well. It looks like we're still going to get the cat suit, so it just wouldn't make sense for both power-ups and Cappy to be in the same game. Even though I don't think this is very likely, a 3D World and a Mario Odyssey crossover to create Bowser's Fury would be quite interesting, and I'm really curious to see how that would play out, because the bosses will need to be structured slightly differently, and the levels could literally be hybrids of both of the games as well. Even the level that we got shown in the trailer, it looks like a combo of the athletic theme from 3D World and Ruined Kingdom from Mario Odyssey. Could that be a hint? Okay, that idea is quite extreme, I'm not gonna lie. That would be pretty cool, but I'll be very surprised if they actually include Mario Odyssey stuff in with the game. What about something a lot more likely and a lot more reasonable for the developers to implement? What about if Bowser just teams up with an enemy that we've never seen before? Could this be the introduction of a new Mario enemy? But why do I say new Mario enemy instead of a returning one? Well, the main part of the logo for Bowser's Fury is like this spiky black gooey stuff. Kind of reminds me of Venom from Spider-Man, but that's besides the point. What if it's like a brand new enemy? Could it be the leader of the Fuzzies or something like that? That's what it reminds me of. There's even a level in 3D World that reminds me a lot of this logo, and that's the one where it's the auto-scroller and you have to basically climb your way up away from all of the Fuzzies rising up in the level with you. Even that black spiky stuff is even on top of what seems to be a Sphinx from Mario Odyssey. So it still doesn't even eliminate the fact that this game could still have Mario Odyssey elements in it. So we know that one level is very cat orientated, but what if the entire game is like that? Imagine if every single level is based off of cat stuff. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to have cat ears and everything, it all needs to be yellow like Mario's cat costume. I'm not saying that it needs to be designed that way, But what if the level structure is designed where like it's all based around you using the cat suit? What if the final boss in this game, similar to 3D World, is Cat Bowser? What if Bowser is really taking advantage of his Super Bell and using it to become Cat Bowser? What if the final level is cat themed as well? Maybe he turns the airship cat-like. What if he has a cat-like castle or a cat-like fun fair? I've said cat lots of times then and it sounds weird now. But what if that was the case though? That would really be some of the most creative and unique Mario levels ever, I would think. And they would be really well designed and really creative. The last thing that I want to talk about, and this is one thing that I really don't want to happen, and I don't think anyone wants to happen, is if Bowser's Fury is just an expansion on 3D World. Like, they only include a few more levels on top of the main game, and then call that a brand new extra game alongside 3D World. That would really suck and would be quite disappointing. Nintendo sometimes has a habit of overhyping something that doesn't need to be hyped. So I'm really hoping that they don't do that again. And another thing that not many people are going to think of is that I don't really want to have to complete 3D World in order to play Bowser's Fury. Like, what I'm trying to say is I don't want to unlock Bowser's Fury. I want to be able to play it as soon as I put in the cartridge. You see what I mean? Like, I've paid for 2 games. Let me play the 2 games whenever I want. And also, it's a port of a Wii U game. A lot of people, okay, Wii U failure cells aside, a lot of people have completed this game already. So we already know what's going to happen. So at least give us the option to straight away hop into this one, and then it would be quite nice to go back to 3D World after we've completed Bowser's Fury. Or there will be some people who would like to go back and forth. Just that little customization would be pretty cool, and I just really hope that Nintendo doesn't restrict us by just making us have to do one game after the other. So there you have it guys, those were some theories that I wanted to talk about for Bowser's Fury, and a couple of mysteries that I have for the game. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Please comment down below your thoughts on all of my ideas and all of my theories for Bowser's Fury, and let me know any questions that you guys might have for the game. I'll be very interested to know. Anyway, thank you for watching, peace out and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.